Hello guys and girls, I'm Thomas Finn Jameson. On my channel you'll find music, reviews, comedy and more. Today I'm going to be doing a compilation commentary for my compilation TFJs 2, the sequel. So I presented this on Christmas Day 2019 at 2:31 with family members. The order of the tracks, I was really going for sonic flow and nice transitions, so I'm going to take you through the tracks now. Here we go, keeping it loose and relaxed of course, and referring to my notes. Track 1, Jockstrap, I Want Another Affair, the Taylor Sky remix. I think Taylor Sky is one to watch. This track is my Song of the Year 2019. I heard it on Six Music, came into the living room and heard it on Six Music. It stopped me in my tracks. Marianne Hobbs was playing it, and I decided to share a playlist I'd done of the best of Six Music that I've heard, and I got a retweet and a like from Marianne Hobbs, which was cool. I played it about 7 times the day I heard it for the first time, and I think it's tremendous. Track 2, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Universally Speaking. Part of the reason for choosing this, I've been doing a lot of public speaking, if you like, or speaking online in these videos recently, regularly in the last 2 months. I've had this channel for years, but I've been really enjoying doing these online videos. So part of the reason I chose the track, and it's also a really cool tune. Track 3, Coldplay, Adventure of a Lifetime. So it's a lovely song about men and women. It's cheerful, it's vibrant, and there's a great music video for it as well, featuring monkeys dancing around and playing in their own band. It's animated, of course. Is it good? Ooh, it is. Track 4, Sue George, Rebel Rebel. So it's from The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, directed by Wes Anderson, which is my favourite film of all time. I chose it in TJ's Film Clubs, and I did a review for it on Letterboxd, which is available online. I prefer Sue George's version to Bowie's. The acoustic, the foreign language version, I just think it's lovely, with the sound of the sea in the background. It's just gorgeous. It's beautiful, Steve. If you know, you know. Track 5, Foo Fighters, This Is a Call. So my first video back in 2 years on YouTube was ranking Foo Fighters' discography. I love me some Foo. I do. This Is a Call is the very first Foo Fighters song ever. Grohl mostly recorded a lot of the music on Foo Fighters, the debut LP himself. So yeah, he recorded a lot of that album himself, and it's triumphant, this song. Love me some Foo. Track 6, Rod Stewart, Stay With Me. The family and I watched part of a documentary on Rod Stewart, presented by Dermot O'Leary, which was a good laugh. Stay With Me is my favourite Rod Stewart track. The song was used in Sahara with Matthew McConaughey, which I once watched on a ferry with Dad, and it was also a good laugh, as it happens. You could say, sweet, sweet memories are made of this. Dean Martin reference. Track 7, Jack White, Highball Stepper. Lazaretto was chosen by yours truly in a series of mine called Candlelit Card Playing with Music, the best of available on my Spotify. There's the intro for the song. I just love that. Had to put that in there. Just had to put that in there. It's a nice part of the tune. Highball Stepper is the best track on the album Lazaretto in my opinion, and it's one of Jack White's best. That's my opinion. You're welcome to it. And the outro is extremely good. Track 8, Brian Eno, Silver Morning. So, in Almouth this year, I was on holiday with some family members, and there was an occurrence of a strawberry moon, which was, this moon had a lovely red hue to it. And so, and I and Dad for a little bit were watching this strawberry moon, and I chose to listen to the album Apollo, which I'd been listening to a lot anyway at the time, and still love the album. The album is great. Sort of a perfect evening, wonderful view of the strawberry moon, listening to Apollo by Brian Eno, gorgeous. One I won't forget in a hurry, and it was just a gorgeous occurrence. Silver Morning is my favourite track on Apollo, hence its selection. Yes, so track 9, Radiohead, House of Cards. So it's kind of like the Candlelit Card Playing with Music theme song, if you like. In August, I said to my mum that there was an album by DJ Shadow called Introducing, and I said, let's listen to it in full, maybe play cards while we listen to it. We did. And that evolved into the series Candlelit Card Playing with Music, of which 43 albums have been chosen in the series so far. And who doesn't love that? Track 10, Simon & Garfunkel, Scarborough Fair. So I referenced it. This references the time I went to Scarborough to see some mates in 2016, summer 2016. I referenced the streets as some of the best UK hip-hop. Years later, I heard original Pirate Material, bought the CD, was sitting on the shelf for years, finally listened to it this year, and I reviewed it, giving it Nelly! Or a 10 out of 10 in the review. So, yeah, just great memories and a really beautiful song. Track 11, Brian Eno, From the Same Hill. Brian Eno is a master. This is my favourite Eno song to date. I've listened to and reviewed a lot of Eno this year, several albums and a lot of different tracks that he's produced and been a part of, and his installation music. Really enjoyed it. I gave Another Green World a Whoa Nelly review as well. So From the Same Hill, it's an amazing song from Brian Eno. Track 12, Trent Reznor, who cites Eno as an inspiration, and Atticus Ross, In Motion. So it's from the first film I did film analysis for in The Social Network, one of my favourite films of the decade. Pete Travers named it the best film of the decade recently on his channel. It's a soundtrack, this song, to ideas and ambition and motion, the motion of these things coming into being. I think it's the best song from the film. Track 13, Kid Cudi, Surfing, featuring Pharrell. So, Passion, Pain and Demon Slaying I chose in Candlelit Card Playing with Music. I think Surfing is the best track. It's the last track on the album. My mother said this was her song of the year. There's a really cool music video for the song too, you can find online. It's fun, it's upbeat, it's up-tempo, and it's ace. Track 14, KC and the Sunshine Band, That's the Way I Like It. I referenced this in a video I did. That's the way, I like it. Bruce Almighty reference. And the song is Loosey Goosey Baby, Loosey Goosey. Track 15, Dean Martin, Just in Time. So I chose Hey Brother Pour the Wine in Candlelit Card Playing with Music. Just in Time was my favourite track on the album. Hey Brother Pour the Wine is one of my favourite albums after hearing it. The Rat Pack, that's the first music I remember hearing and loving. Frank, Dean and Sammy, those three in particular. There were later members added, I hear. There were a few other members too, but the three core members, Frank, Dean and Sammy. Dean's my favourite, by the way. Hats off to the Kings of Cool for making something old school. Track 16, John Barry on Her Majesty's Secret Service theme. John Barry, John Burberry. Enough said. Track 17, Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross appearing again. Resolve. It's an amazing song, it's powerful, and with a name like Resolve, it speaks for itself. Track 18, U2, The Hands That Built America. So I'm half Irish, and it's a song that speaks to one's Irish roots. It's powerful and it's emotive, and Pavarotti's appearance, his feature, is fantastic. Track 19, Tom York, Analyze. This is the greatest song of all time, in my opinion. Oh my word. This song is genius, genius, genius! Mr. Deeds reference. Now we get to the closing track, which is Semisonic's Closing Time. So I reference this track in album reviews, you may know. It's a solid tune. I know when I wanted to use it in this compilation, it had to be the closer. And yeah, it's you know, it just reminds me how much fun doing these online reviews and whatnot, and these online videos has been recently. So there you go. So thanks for watching, guys and girls. Feel free to like, share and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud for my music, Spotify for my playlists, and Letterboxd for my reviews and lists. With that I say, take it easy.